I am never offended. To be honest, I've never been much of an offended guy. I've never been one to be, oh, I'm offended by that. But I'll tell you the truth, back in the day, back in the height of my autism, back when I was 20 or around that age, there would be a couple of things that would generally piss me off. Number one, luckily people don't really say this to me. It's only been a few times they said this in my life, so I've not really had to worry about it. That was, well, wasn't it obvious? And that's one thing I've been subconscious about growing up, is not finding obvious things obvious. Can't think of any examples now, but maybe the way I would behave. And, oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. And whoa, wasn't it obvious? And that would really piss me off. The second thing would be, which wouldn't overly piss me off, but it'd still be a bit of like a, yeah, shut the fuck up. The second thing would be, oh wow, you don't seem autistic. Yeah, that's not something that you should say to anyone on the spectrum, is, yeah, you don't seem autistic, because that kind of invalidates how you feel. I mean, okay, back in the day I'll get a little bit annoyed, but some people have said that to me before, oh, you don't seem autistic, and all that comes across as a nice thing. It's like, yeah, fuck off. But nowadays I don't get offended by anything, nothing whatsoever, and I believe it's a very important mindset to hold, is that you don't get offended by anything. Even if someone were to joke around and go, ah, you're autistic, twat, you know, or something like that. Some people have called me that before, and I actually find it funny. And I call other people autistic twats as well. I just find that sort of humour funny. I just don't get offended. And it's a mindset. I believe it's a mindset that you can adopt, that you do not get offended by anything. You choose whether or not you're offended. I believe we are purposely being brainwashed into being offended by anything. Over the course of many years, we are being brainwashed into believing that we should be offended, and we are offended, and we should be all be extra kind, or don't say these jokes because they're offensive. I believe we're being made that way. If we're offended, if we're weak, if we're, don't say that, if we're always offended, we are easier to control. We are easier to manipulate, and I feel like this has been done by design. So, for example, the media, they can control you like a string, and you're allowing them to pull you like a string, pulling you that way to that emotion, pulling you that way, and just pulling you everywhere. That's another topic I want to get into, about everything in this world just want to pull you around like string. An advertisement is pulling you one way. Oh, this TV show is pulling you another way. This emotion is pulling you that way. Everything just wants to pull you around, and it's just becoming more and more and more intense as the years go on by. Over 20 years ago, if you're my age, you might remember this, there was an advert by Yorkie, and their main slogan was, Yorkie, it's not for girls. Nowadays, you would not get that anyway. You wouldn't dream of, so not for girls. Oh, there'll be an absolute outrage and everyone will be offended. About 20 years ago, I just don't remember people being offended. Make the conscious decision now to not get offended. This is the one step I want to give to you now. No matter where you are on the neurodivergent umbrella, if someone uses it against you, never get offended. Just say to yourself, I will not be offended. Never be offended. So my name is Jason, and I make videos on neurodiversity, such as autism, self-improvement, and life lessons. Clearly you're interested in videos such as these, hence why you're still watching. So click the subscribe button now and never miss a video like this one. Make the conscious decision now with anything to never get offended. Be like me, don't get offended, don't give a fuck. It just gets you nowhere. There is no benefit to being offended.